What's up, everybody? J-Heat Sports Media coming at y'all again with that fire as always, spitting the hot topics and getting the sports conversation started. Y'all know what I'm talking about: football, basketball, and boxing. Let's get to it. Hopefully y'all caught that game last night. LSU versus Iowa. Very, very high level of basketball being played by them ladies out there. Want to talk about none other than Caitlyn Clark, obviously, but Angel Reese was hooping hard out there. She was doing her thing. Might have tweaked her ankle a bit, which affected her game as well, but she continued to have heart, was a leader out there. And that team is champions. They were just in the championship game last year and showed what the heart of a champion looks like as they battled back after Iowa came at them quickly and with purpose. But Caitlyn Clark was the star amongst stars last night. They said they should have switched and not had Katie on her, but truthfully, you could tell by the purpose in Caitlyn's eyes and her intent on the court that she was going to get hers last night. She was relentless, play after play after play. And it wasn't just that she had 40 in the game, and it wasn't that she had 12 assists. It was the way she was getting it and the combination of it all. Wasting no time whenever she got the ball to attack immediately, either with the purpose of scoring or getting to the cup or finding a teammate. But she wasn't playing around with the ball, keeping the pace up consistently. And I think that's what made it so hard for LSU, got them in some foul trouble, had them out of sorts at times in the game. Her ability to get that go-ahead pass going consistently when she would see her teammates sprinting out on the fast break, she kept LSU on their heels with her outlet pass. And then when she would penetrate, they had no choice because of her first step and her ability to get around folks that you have to come help. But then she's got shooters around her and she's willing to find them. She's a complete player on offense. Gets on the boards when she can too. Her defense is maybe the weakest part of her game, but she is so spectacular overall as a player. You just can't deny what you're seeing when you watch Caitlyn. We're looking at arguably the greatest talent to leave college basketball, which is going to happen when she enters the WNBA draft. And what I mean by that, she is by no means the greatest college basketball player of all time in terms of career. Breanna Stewart had 4 chips, College Player of the Year, multiple times. You had Maya Moore with her 2 chips. Diana Taurasi with 3 chips. Cheryl Miller, Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops. The list goes on of ladies who've had stellar careers. The difference is a lot of those females, all of those females played for programs. I've noticed as I've been watching Caitlyn Clark and just appreciating her game, how much publicity she's getting and bringing to the women's game. And some people want to downplay it. They want to point quickly to, let's not forget about all the women that came for her before her. Let's not forget about all the people that were stars before her and did what they did, as though Caitlyn doing what she's doing is taken away from them, as if people don't see the evolution of the game. Remember when Michael Jordan took the game to another level from a on the court standpoint and an off the court standpoint in terms of monetary means, ways people could make money at the sport of basketball. He lifted it to another level, but no, he didn't start it. Magic and Bird had some say-so in that, Dr. J, folks before them. But Michael took it to another level. Caitlyn doesn't diminish what Cheryl Swoops, Diana Taurasi, Maya Moore, and all the others before her did. She's just elevating it to another level. And you got to admit what you're seeing. And while she didn't come in college basketball as good as some of those other players right off the bat, and she was nice right off the bat, but she wasn't quite them. She also didn't play for a program, and she has gotten better each year to the point where now she's elevated to a skill level where she's as good as anybody that's ever played this game. And you just got to admit when you're watching it, she's just doing things we haven't seen out there on a consistent basis, especially on the offensive end, and making her teammates better. And she shows that you don't have to go to a program like a LSU or a South Carolina or a Tennessee or a UConn in order to make a name for yourself and put a school on the map. You can do that with hard work and a program and a coach that's willing to put the right players around you to build you and the team in the image of the way you play and give you that green light to do what you do, whether that's scoring, defense, a combination of the two, or whatever it is. Caitlyn's showing that path, and now she's getting the opportunity, they're saying, to play for the big three. I think she should stay the course, even though the money looks good with the big three. Be the first female to make over hundreds of thousands of dollars. Maybe she'll crack $1 million at some point in her career. Maybe her endorsements will do that for her. But shine more of a light on the women's game, Caitlyn. Keep doing what you're doing, putting Iowa on the map and women's basketball. And then by doing that, putting basketball even more on the map and elevating the game in general. Kudos to Caitlyn. Can't wait to see Iowa versus UConn and a possible South Carolina versus Iowa matchup. All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is, and you know who you're looking for. J-Heat SportsMedia. Remember to like, subscribe, or get at me in the comments. Let's go back and forth. Catch me on YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok.